All right, so it is 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've waken up to the news of the flight blades getting sold on the Pledge store. Just so everybody knows, I'm a big fan of the flight blades as a design decision. I think it's great. The reason I think flight blades are really good for the game is because they add complexities and they add layers to the gameplay, to your preparation, to your research. They make things interesting. They also help with the kind of brutal pigeonholing of these archetypes when it comes to ship flight personalities. The flight blade kits allow for some more customization and kind of allow you to move your ship into a more unique way to fly it. Yeah. When it comes to its personality and maneuvering and stuff like that. So I think it's a great thing for the game. It allows you to lean further into what you want out of the ship, which might not necessarily be what other players want. So, big fan of flight blades existing as a mechanic, but it's very clear that they are being introduced to be put on the store, which puts us on a very dangerous path because now, and my understanding is, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but you can't buy these in game for now, which means there'll probably be a 3 to 4 month window before these are earnable in game, meaning you immediately have the advantage if you add the flight blade kit to your cart, throw it into your ship, and start PvPing or PvEing with it. And if you don't want to spend money, then you have to wait 3 or 4 months for your ship to perform as well. So this just puts us on a really gross path because what might be the meta flight blade kit this month might not be the next month. So what's to stop CRG from dropping a different maneuverability based flight blade kit 3 months from now to immediately make this kit redundant? Yeah, so not a good thing. And ruins the integrity of the game. I think this alienates the target audience. I think people are going to hear about this and immediately cross off Star Citizen as a game they're going to play in the future. And this just compromises what they're willing to put on the pledge store. What's next? Ship components, ship weapons, stuff like that. And the problem is every time they do this, they compromise the loop and they ruin the integrity of the gameplay mechanic that they're introducing. A good example, right, is what we need to all start thinking about is base buildings coming into the game. Now, with base building in no security systems, I'm really looking forward to wiping bases out. But now we can all safely assume that base buildings coming up onto the pledge store, and because it's on the pledge store, means that they are going to have to protect the buyers that buy the base building, which then ruins and softens the gameplay loop of base rating. So if they don't want their consumers to lose their bases, then base rating is either going to be a gimmick where they could easily repair it or something dorky, uh, and they don't lose it anyways because they bought it with real money. So the integrity of the game, the possibilities of the game, uh, kind of get ruined by the store. Yeah, and that's where we're at. I think you guys know also the last video I made where I was disappointed in CIG was the tier 0 implementation, which was not so long ago. If you look on the store today, they are selling all these new armor sets to match these ship skins. I think this kind of shows us some clarity on what was behind the tier 0 decision and that they're building the game around the store rather than the store around the game. So if you're a tier 0 player and you're really liking that change, you're probably very excited about spending real money on buying these armor sets. Uh, Congratulations, but if you're like me, you're extremely disappointed by this. I think Tier 0 was a terrible implementation to the game. I think They could have added insurance in game to get your armor back at a cost or something like that. But Tier 0 itself, I think, has just been so disappointing. Months in after it marinating, it's felt horrible. But the point being, yeah, clearly the community's not happy with this, and I don't blame them, yeah. I am definitely part of that side, yeah. What could have been a great patch, a great day for Star Citizen's just been completely ruined by the ever creeping towards completely monetized Star Citizen. So people on Reddit aren't happy about this, and neither am I. Yeah. So that's it. Disappointing and disgust is my take, guys. Not good. Not good. I'll see you guys in the streams.